padakamalam.
Karmano japi bodhabbang cha vikarmana akarmanascha bodhabbang gahano karmano gati. Karmana gati, the path of karma is very intricate. Therefore one should understand what is actually karma and what is akarma and what is vikarma. Knowing this, one should perform karma. But one thing is that if we simply engage ourselves in Krishna consciousness, then everything becomes clear. Otherwise, we have to make discrimination, what I should do, what I should not do, so that I may not be entangled. Just like in ordinary life, whatever we do, we sometimes we may unconsciously doing something which is against the law, and therefore we become bound up by the laws of the state, and sometimes we are in trouble. Similarly, in the laws of nature also, the laws of nature is very strict. There is no excuse. The laws of nature is very stringent. Just like the fire. Fire, it burns, that is natural. This is the law of nature. So even a child, it touches fire. The fire does not excuse that because it is child, his hand may not be burned. No, that is not possible. So we have to make our work very cautiously. We have to select our work very cautiously. Otherwise, the stringent laws of nature will react and we shall be bound by the laws of material nature and suffer. The Lord says, the karmano jopi bodhabbam, one should understand how to work and one should understand what is not to be done. Akarmanascha bodhabbam. Karmanopi bodhabbam bodhamancha vikarma. Karma, akarma, vikarma. There are three things. Karma means prescribed duties. Prescribed duties. That is called karma. And akarma, vikarma means doing against the prescribed duties. That is called vikarma. And akarma means something doing which has no reaction. That is not, of course, in the execution of such work, it appears to be working, but practically it has no reaction. That is vikarma. And that vikarma is when we act on account of the Supreme, that is, when we Krishna karma, when we work under the direction of Krishna, that has no reaction. Otherwise, karma, one should do prescribed duties and one should not do which is not prescribed. For example, just like the state has got some laws. Now, suppose if you commit murder, you will be hanged. That is the state law. So, if you against the state law, you commit some murder, you will be hanged. This is vikarma. And I should be cautious. But when the state orders itself that you go and fight, kill the enemy, that is neither karma nor vikarma. But similarly, when we act under the direction of Krishna, that is akarma. That means that karma, that kind of activity has no reaction. Otherwise, we shall have to act very cautiously so that I may not be entangled with the reaction of my karma. Karmani akarma ja pasyet akarmani cha ja karma sa buddhiman manusyeshu sa jutta Krishna karma ki. Now here is a nice verse. The Lord says, one who can see karmani, akarma, any work which is being done, but it has no reaction. Karmani, akarma. I am doing something, but the ultimate result of that work has no reaction. One who can see like that, Karmani akarma ja posset, akarmani cha ja karma. And akarmani means one who is trying to avoid the reaction of karma, but he is being entangled. Sabuddhiman manusyeshu, he is the most intelligent person. Sa jukta Krishna karma kit, so he is adopted the Krishna consciousness, and therefore, after doing so many work, Krishna and all sorts of work, still he is free. Karmani akarma, even working, just see the Arjuna. Arjuna is fighting, and the other party, Duryodhana, is also fighting. Now, how you can understand that the Arjuna is free from reaction, but Duryodhana is not free from reaction? The fighting is both parties are fighting. Externally, ephemerally, we can see simply that they are fighting. But who is bound up by reaction, who is not bound up by reaction? Arjuna is not bound up by reaction. Why? He is fighting under the order of Krishna. So we have to see like that. Who is working with Krishna consciousness? Anyone who is working Krishna consciousness, we should see that he is not being bound up. This is called karmani akarma. Akarma means which has no reaction. So although I see somebody is working, but because he is working in Krishna consciousness, therefore it should be understood that his work is not producing any reaction. So this intelligent vision is recommended here by Krishna. The Sabuddhima, anyone who is working and who can see such work, who can understand such work, Sabuddhiman manusyeshu. In the human society, he is very intelligent. He is very intelligent. Otherwise, sometimes bhakti, the devotional service of the Lord, just like I give you a crude example, just like a boy, he is flying kite and he is moving his reel containing the thread. Now, from a distant place, you will find that he is moving in thread, but moving his reel. But sometimes moving his reel is getting down the kite, and moving his reel he is getting higher and higher the kite. So from distance place, we can see that there is moving of the reel, but the action is different. Similarly, simply by seeing the movement of a person, that he is also acting, that is not final judgment. We have to see what sort of acting he is doing. He is acting in Krishna consciousness. If we can see a person is acting in Krishna consciousness, then we can understand that he is free from the reaction. And if he is not acting in Krishna consciousness, but externally, from our material estimation, we can see that, he is doing very good work. He is doing good. Just like Arjuna, when he first refused to work, refused to fight. Now, my dear Krishna, it is not possible for me to fight with my relatives, brothers. I am not going to fight. This from material estimation, this conclusion, this decision of Arjuna is very good. Very good. So, materially, from material standpoint of view, that he is not going to commit violence. He is non-violent. He is a very good man. But from spiritual point of view, it is not so. From spiritual point of view, it is not so. So one has to see simply by external features that one is working and one is not working. That we can. What is the standard of one? And what consciousness is working? If he is working in material consciousness, then he is being bound up. However good may be that work, he is being bound up. Now what is the binding reaction of good material work? Just try to understand. The good material work, suppose you have done most charitable work, munificent work, and you have started so many, philanthropic institutions. That's all right. These, from material estimation, these things are very good work, but you are being bound up. You are being bound up. In which way you are being bound up? That these things are called punya karma, pious work. When you do pious work, you get 4 results. What are the 4 results? Janma Aishwarya Sutasri. Janma Aishwarya Sutasri. If you do pious work, you can get reaction in 4 ways. You can get your birth in a very nice family. Just like in the family of a Brahmin, in the family of a rich man, for pious work one can get Janma. And Aishwarya. Aishwarya means you can become very rich man by pious work. Janma Aishwarya Suta. Suta means you can become very learned scholar. These are the results of pious work. Janma Aishwarya Sutas and Sri. You can become very beautiful by pious work. These are the results of pious work. Similarly, just the opposite. If you do vicious work, then you have to go to the lower class family or even the animal family, lower class bird, or become a fool and illiterate and become not very good looking, and so many things. That these are the reactions of pious and vicious work. Now, taking it for granted that I am doing all pious work, that's all right. And I am getting my birth in a very rich family or very pure family, just like Brahmin family or something like that. I am getting myself very good education, I am very beautiful to see, or I am very rich man, all these. But our point is that suppose if you are a rich man, suppose if you are a very learned man, but you are not free from the stringent laws of material world. The whole point of vision should be targeted there, that I am not going to be under the stricture of this material world. If we miss that point, then we shall be captivated by this aristocratic family, or a good education, or beautiful body, or richness, we shall be. One should understand that in spite of having all these facilities of material life, I am not free from 4 things. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. Janma, Mrityu, Jara, Vyadhi. I am not free from 4 these things, material laws of nature. What is that? I am not free from repeated birth and death. I am not free from old age. I am not free from diseases. Therefore Krishna has recommended in the Bhagavad Gita that Abrahma Bhuvanan Lokan Puranavartin Arjuna. My dear Arjuna, if you go up to the highest planet, which is called Brahmaloka, where there is long duration of life and all other enjoyments, there are thousands and thousands times better than enjoyment here, but still, Abrahma Bhuvanan Lokan Puranavartin, then you have to come again. The repetition of birth and death is there also. Therefore, your aim should be Madha Jadgatyana Nivartanti Tadhama Paramamama. You have to go back to my planet, my kingdom. That will make you perfect. So, this world, good work or bad work, from the material point of view, may be superficially very good. But how long I shall remain a rich man? How long I shall remain a beautiful man? This is not my permanent life. Suppose if my life is for 100 years, so, I can remain a rich man, I can remain a learned man, I can remain a rich man, beautiful man. say for 50 or 60 or 100 years, but your life is not for 100 years or 60 years or thousands years or millions of years. You are eternal. You have to attain your eternal life. That is the whole problem. But that problem you have to solve. That problem can be solved when you are Krishna conscious. So that by Krishna conscious, when you leave this body, you will no more have to come to this material world and accept this material body or suffer and enjoy thereof. That is the point. The point is very difficult for common man, but this is the point. This is the point. I have to avoid this material existence altogether. That is the point. It is not the question of improving my material condition. That is not the solution. If I just like in a prison house, if you want to improve your condition, you become a very good prisoner and the government gives you A-class status. There are 3 classes of status in prison life. Some are suffering the prison life in the A-class status. Some of them are suffering in the B-class status. There are also classes. Just like when some political leader is put into prison, they are given A-class status. But a sane man should not be satisfied by becoming an A-class prisoner. A-class prisoner. So we are in this material world. Some of us are the A-class prisoner, some of us are B-class prisoner, some of us are C-class prisoner. So to become an A-class prisoner from C-class prisoner is not the solution of our problem. The problem should be solved that let me become completely free from the prison life. That is the whole problem.